Good morning to everybody. Myself, Vinay Kumar, a teacher of English. You already know that before 2 days I have been teaching you the chapter tense. By now I have taught you the definition of tense and also the definitions of present tense, past tense, future tense, and further present indefinite tense. I want to revise the previous classes. Students, I had taught you that tense is taken from the Latin word. The Latin word is tempus, and tempus means also the time. And then I had given you the definitions of present tense, past tense, future tense, and also simple present tense. Now I am going to start the next kinds of present tense, that is present imperfect tense. Present imperfect, in place of imperfect you can use continuous. Next also progressive. Now I give the definition of this tense. This is used when the action is not completed or finished by the time of speaking. Now come to the structure of this tense. I think that you all students are aware of the subjects. It again I repeat it. So the structure is subjects like helping verb is, am, are, then fourth form of the principal verb, and at last object. For example of subjects, I again repeat: I, we, you, he, she, it, only, one name, person, thing, animal. He, she, it, only one name, person, thing, and an animal is called third person singular number subjects. They, more than one, names, persons, things, and animals. They, more than one, names, persons, things, and all animals are the examples of third person and plural number subjects. So I takes am, we takes are, you are. Similarly, third person singular number subjects is, third person singular plural number subjects are. And After then, all subjects take the fourth form of the verb in the present imperfect tense. So, the structure of affirmative sentence is subject is, am, are in the form of helping verb, then fourth form of the verb, fourth form of the principal verb. When in the first form of the principal verb, ing is added at the end of the principal verb, then we get the fourth form of the principal verb. This is the structure of affirmative sentence. Students, you already know within the helping verb and principal verb, not is used, then we get the negative sentence. And to form the question sentence, we derive the helping verb and at last we put the sign of question, then we get the question sentence or interrogative sentence. With the examples, I also satisfied the structure. I am playing the guitar. This is the example of affirmative sentence. Similarly, I am not playing the guitar. This is the example of negative sentence. Similarly, am I playing the guitar and put the sign of question at the end of the sentence. This is the example of question sentence or interrogative sentence. Now again, I repeat the few things of the previous, that when to form the principal verb from first form of the verb to fifth form of the V5, then we added s or es in the end of the principal verb. So, to form the fifth form of the verb, sometimes I added s or sometimes es. When at the end of the principal verb, the letters are like O, CH, SH, double S, X or Z are present. To form the fifth form of the principal verb, we added es. And left or rest verbs, we add only s and we get the fifth form of the principal verb. Suppose that example, go and goes. Go is the example of first form of the principal verb, and go at the end of the word we get o. So es is added at the end of the verb, then we get fifth form of the verb. Next example is eat and eats. It is the example of first form of the verb. It is the example of fifth form of the verb. And regarding fourth form of the verb, when at the first form of the principal verb ing is added at the end, we get the fourth form of the verb. Now finish the lecture here. Next day I start the present perfect tense.